Namaste. When you hear someone talk about Ayurveda, they always talk about three things. The three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. But do you know what those dosha mean? Okay, here's my simple explanation. Now let's see, the universe is made up of 5 elements. You have the earth, you have the water, you have fire, you have air, and then you have the space all around you, right? Now, these 5 elements make up 3 fundamental energies which are called dosha in Ayurveda. So these 3 doshas again are Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Vata is the combination of the air and space. Pitta is a combination of water and fire. And Kapha is a combination of water and earth. Okay, so these are your 3 doshas. Actually, these doshas exist in nature. These doshas also exist within your body. Now, your body also consists of all these 5 elements that I talked about. You know, the earth, water, fire, air, and space. Now you may know, where are those elements? Okay, so where are those 5 elements in your body? So firstly, water. Well, that's kind of obvious because your body is made up of 70% of water. You have water in every part of your body in the form of fluids, in the form of your cellular cytoplasm. You have the sweat, you have the urine, and you have blood and all that thing. So water is everywhere in your body. Next is earth. What is earth? Earth is the structural formation of your body. So earth is in the form of bones. You have skin, you have tissues, you have cartilage, tendons, everything. That's earth. Third thing, fire. Where is fire in your body? Okay, so fire is mostly in your body in the solar plexus. That's your midsection, your core. That's where you ingest, your food gets digested, transformed into the nutrients that your body absorbs. So that's your powerhouse, your solar plexus, right? Next thing, air. Where is the air in your body? Air is wherever there's movement in your body, that's air. So movement is like where the cellular, the electrons in your body, the electric neural impulses, as you may say, like the neurons, how they move, how the cell transport, energy from one cell to the other, that's through the air. So that's air in your body. Then the last one, space. Where is space in your body? Space is all the cavities and space in your body. So that can be nasal cavity, that can be in your gastrointestinal tract, the cavity can be in your lungs, in your heart. All those space is your space, right? So in that way, you have all 5 elements in your body. Now, like I said, all those 5 elements comprise of 3 fundamental energies or doshas, which we talk in Ayurveda, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And when any of these elements or dosha go out of balance, that's when you have a disease, right? So that's the fundamental of Ayurveda, how a disease is formed. Okay, now talk about what are the characteristics of these dosha. Now, Vata is the air. It's the energy of movement. So when someone has more Vata, they probably have like more air pockets or air circulation in the body, which if there's an imbalance of Vata, that can give you like problems with your joints, arthritis, the gaseous formation from your GI tract, the bloating in the sense, or gas, right? Then you have the Kapha. The Kapha dosha is the characteristic is the fluidity or the lubrication, or I should say lubrication or the structural component of your body, right? So that's the Kapha. When Kapha goes out of balance, that's when you have problems with lubrication or too much coldness. Like Kapha is composed of water, so it causes too much coldness. Kapha individuals, like when they have too much Kapha in the body, they'll feel more cold, they'll feel more tired, don't want to do anything, kind of just stuck there. That's Kapha. Third, you have Pitta. Pitta is the energy of fire, or catabolic energy, where it breaks things down and transform into something else that your body can absorb, right? So when Pitta goes out of balance, that's when you have higher heat in your body. Higher heat can be in the form of acidity, acid reflux, right? High body temperature, that's another thing. High blood pressure, that can be a cause of Pitta. Always be on the go. I mean, which is not a bad thing, but sometimes people are always on the go. They can't they just can't relax. Their mind cannot relax. So that's high pitta. So those are your 3 doshas of your body. Now, let's talk about the nature again. So back to the nature. So we talked about like the nature is composed of 5 elements, and the nature also has 3 doshas, as we said, vata, pitta, and kapha. Now these all 3 doshas are active at different times of the day. So let's see, if you look at the clock, is 24 hours, right? If you divide the clock into 6 segments of 4 hours each, that's 24 hours. So I'll show you a picture in a second. So your first section, so let's say from 6 a.m., as soon as you wake up, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is the segment of kapha. So that's when kapha is active in the nature. That means it's the energy of lethargy, kind of keeps you down, like don't want to do anything. So how do you balance that? You do the opposite. You get active. You know, kapha is when you want to be active. You can do more strenuous activity without building up too much heat, you know, which may affect you. So kapha is a time which is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's when you do intense workout. You don't need to eat too much because your body is not ready to process or digest all the food. So eat light during this time. That's the time period of kapha. Now, when we go to 10 a.m., the next lot, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's when the pitta gets active. So your fire energy, your solar plexus is ready to process food. So that's when you take it easy. Like, I don't mean like don't do anything, but don't do any extra strenuous workout, but focus on eating a good, nutritious, balanced diet so your body can assimilate and process all the food that you eat. Also, this is a very good time when your mental brain is active. So do any activities for your work, for your studies, because your brain can process more and, you know, think better, think more logically at this time. So that's the pitta time duration. Then after that, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., that's your vata. That's the energy of the movement, right? So at this time, you should do movement, like movement in the sense like talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to your relatives, go, you know, like people do happy hours. You don't have to drink alcohol, but, you know, go out, have a cup of coffee or tea, chit chat. So that's the time of movement where you make social connections. You don't need to do too much heavy workout at this time because there's already a movement in your body. So you don't need to create further movement, but you should socialize, just communicate. You should focus on doing, like, if you want to do some workout, keep it light, like yoga or like light stretching. Those type of workout is good. Then we go to the next part, which is 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, that's the time, I should say, like before 7 p.m. you should have your last meal of the day. Like if you want to eat dinner, keep it light again, but that should be before 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. max. And this time is good, is what time it is. Okay, it's again a kapha time. So kapha is when you again feel kind of low, kind of lethargic, kind of wind down for the day. So you eat low, eat less, small meal if you would like, and keep this time for light yoga. Meditation is really good around this time. Focus on yourself, focus on your mind, just, you know, clean yourself from all the tensions or stress throughout the day and just chill at this time. So that's the kapha time. So next time, which is really important for your body, is the pitta time, the pitta time of the night. So that happens between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So that's when you should be asleep. Okay, so you should go to bed by 10 or max 11 p.m. Go to bed, because that's when your body is ready for the pitta. Pitta is not when you're not supposed to eat at this time, but your body is going to do the work internally itself. Like it's going to process all the food, whatever was left over in there. But this time is really good for the kidneys and colon to be active. So kidney to cleanse all your blood, cleanse all the toxins from your body, pass all your bowels through the colon and all that. So that happens at this time. So try to sleep early. So this is a very important time for your body to assimilate everything. Now after pitta comes vata, right? So 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the vata time. That's when there's movement. So it's good to it's good to wake up during this time. That's also called the Brahma Muhurta, or the the early morning risers who wake up after 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. That's a really good time to wake up at 4 and 5. So you wake up and do light meditation. You're not supposed to do like heavy workout at this time, because your body is still kind of it's not like fully active with the Pitta energy, but it's active with the Vata energy. So just relax, do meditation, focus on yourself, do light yoga at this time, get up. And then we start the 6 a.m. cycle, where we have the Kapha energy. That's when you get into the intensity of the workout. So that's the clock of the nature. You can follow this chart to get more idea of what time you should do what.